Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. This is why I will never stop prepping. Even if you have a garden, you are not assured of a harvest until it's actually in, you've stored it up, and even then something may go wrong. You may have a failed jar, you might have a failed seal, whatever the case may be. So as long as it's available to me in the store and I can afford to get it, I will continue to prep as much and as often as I can. So after coming home from Walmart, Target, and CVS, I was done. And I really literally was just going to do this haul from the back of the SUV. And that's what I intended to do. I went out for two things. Water, because I had to restock on some water. And some cereal bars and things for lunch. Well, as you can see by the back of my truck, there is a lot more than just the 4 cases of water I went for and the cereal bars, which I don't even see right now. Yeah, they're not even in the back. They're actually in the back seat. They're not even back here. But as per usual, when I went in Walmart, I was like, oh, let's look at this, let's look at that. Let's see if they have any of my canning lids. Let's see if they have any fire starters. Let's see if they have any Epsom salts. The 13 things I normally get when I am there. I remembered I had to get vinegar. I needed the apple cider vinegar, and this was the last one. And as you can see from the top, yeah, I still got it because it was the last one. And I got some white as well. But it's like, what am I doing? When I open up the back and then I'm gonna huff this stuff into my house because nobody else is home, I'm like, really? Why did I do this all right now? But I know why. Because I am not guaranteed it to be there next time. So the water went right into the storage spot, and these baskets I actually bought to organize my chest freezer that we just got because it's already a mess. Yep. Okay, so this is my little haul for this week. I went to Walmart, Target, and CVS. So, yeah, it's crazy what I spent on this little bit. And as you can see, there is no food other than some junk up there. But yeah, no food whatsoever. And I'll show you what I spent at the end. I got a thing of these styrofoam plates. There's a 200 count, and I worked it out. And what I was getting them for at Dollar Tree, this works out to be cheaper than even now at the Dollar Tree. So yeah, I figured I would get them. We use this quite often, even when the lights are on. Not to mention when the lights are off. So I got a big package of those. I was in Walmart first, and they did not have any Epsom salt. A lot of stuff that I normally grab, like on my 13 things to grab while I am shopping, I didn't get because they were out of stock of a good portion of it. So I got this at Target. It's their Target brand Epsom salt, and it's an 8-pound bag. I wish it was an 18-pound bag for that price. Then I got 3 of the Head and Shoulders. This is what the boys in the house like to use. I usually get the 2-in-1 for them. I got all 2-in-1s because I figure the less steps they have to do, the more inept they will be to do it. If they had to do a shampoo and a conditioner, I think the conditioner will probably be skipped 9 times out of 10 times because literally they're in there for a long time, but I don't know what they do, but they're not washing their hair apparently. So I like to do the 2-in-1. I usually get the 2-in-1 for them, and I usually just do a shampoo and conditioner for the girls. So this is what I got for the boys. And then that came from CVS. I don't know if I said that already. And then at Target, I got some air fresheners. just some regular Febreze air fresheners, just a couple of different scents. This is the only food, well, you can't really call it food, junk that I got. And I don't know if you can see that. Somebody's already gotten into the boxes. They're both open. It's crazy. So I got a fudge and a cookies and cream. And then for me, we like these cereal bars. They're probably not the best. But I like the apple. Everybody else likes the other strawberries, blueberries, mixed berries. I don't really like that. I prefer to stick with the apple. So I got 2 of the 8-bar packs. I was looking for the bigger ones, but they didn't have it. A lot of stuff was out of stock at Walmart as well. So down here at Walmart, I got a parchment paper. I got a wax paper. Because what I got the last time at the Dollar Tree, who knew I went through this stuff so frequently? I'm on my last box, so I wanted to stock up a little bit more on that in my working pantry. And all those brown paper bags that I got from, or they went up to $1.25. I have 2 bags of those left, and I think they are if I'm not mistaken, a 40 count. So I just went ahead and picked up a 100 count at. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of putting back grains, rice, pastas, that sort of stuff. So I've been running through them, and I wanted to get a few more. I always try to pick up some lighters. So I picked up a thing of the Bic lighters. There's 5 in the pack of the Bic. I was looking for those extended ones, but I saw one. Where was I? I can't even remember. And it was $5 for one of the ones that have like the long extension on them. I'm like, nope, not doing that. And these were, I want to say, $5.87 for the 5-pack. So I thought that was a good deal at Walmart. So here I got some Band-Aids. I got Band-Aids and some other first aid stuff. I'll get to that. From Walmart, we like these top bags. And I had gotten 2, probably, I want to say 6 or 8 months ago. We just opened up the last pack of those, so I got another one of those. And finally, I was able to find some deodorant. I haven't been able to find deodorant for a while. The last time I picked up, I think it was 2 2-packs, and I haven't found it since. So when I saw this, I picked up 3 of them. So that's for me, about 6 months, one a month. So I was happy to have that. I wasn't really running low, but I like to have a little bit of a cushion. So the next thing I picked up was some witch hazel. I picked up 2 of those, the Target brand. I picked up some iodine, some calamine lotion, and some Benadryl spray. Now and then the Band-Aids. This was on a buy 3, get 1 free. So I picked up this first aid kit. I noticed that in the house here, that our first aid stuff is pretty much dispatched across a couple of different areas. I have a little basket in the bathroom, and then I have the medicine cabinet, and then there's one other place. So I thought I would do an actual first aid kit for here. Say somebody fell down in the yard, doctor them up, because coming in the house, going back and forth, in and out, it'd just be easier to go to them with everything instead of running in and out, trying to find this, get a Band-Aid, you know what I mean. So I wanted to make a first aid kit for the house, and it can always go in someone's to-go bag. Even though we have a little small first aid kit, this one's going to be a more comprehensive first aid kit. And speaking of falling down, I had an episode this morning. It was dark, and I was going down the steps, and I missed the last step. So I've had a little bit of fall, but I think I'm going to be all right, hopefully. I scraped my knee this morning, so I had to do a little bit of doctoring up on myself. So I'm all right, but it was definitely an eye-opener. First time I've ever done that in the 8+ years that we've been here, but I was tired, had just gotten out of bed. I was trying to do something. At least I put on some decent shoes, because usually I would have on flip-flops or I would be barefoot, but I had on a pair of sneakers this morning, so I can't even blame it on the shoes. But anyway, I digress. So yeah. This is the fire starters I got. These came from Walmart. There are 7. So with that, I think my total is 25. I will have to check my inventory, but I wanted to get up to 30. I left 1 because somebody smushed it. So I left 1, and I've got probably on the hunt for 5 more. 30 I wanted to get to, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get there. I picked up from Good and Gather, which is Target, of course. Our creamy peanut butter that we like to eat because we've been through so many, and the past couple of times I've been to Target, they did not have any. Not even the small ones, because I would have gotten even them. But they didn't have any of their creamy peanut butter whatsoever. So they were in a good stock. So I picked up 4 of them. So from Walmart, I got an apple cider vinegar because I was all out. As you can see, that was the top smush, but it was the last one. So I got it. Yep, I did. And then I got moving this over, I got a white vinegar as well. So a white vinegar, and the top is fine on that one. White vinegar, and I needed both. Well, I don't think, well, I have to check my inventory because, yeah, I might have a couple of these, but it's always good to have one on hand. And I know I'm completely out of this, other than a Bragg's one. So, yeah, I need to get some more of them. And this is my little haul from the garden this morning. Rest of it because my little episode with the steps, my little incident with the steps, I'll call it. But this is what I got, and I'll leave the rest to either this evening or tomorrow when I'm feeling a lot better. So this is my little haul from Walmart, CVS, and Target. This is what I spent. Craziness. I spent, what was it, $23.50 in Walmart and $111.03 in Target. I had a little bit of a birthday discount and a little bit of gift cards that I was given, and I used my Target card, which also gave me a red card discount. I mean, even with the discount of almost, what's that, $11 and change, it was crazy. Without the gift cards, it would have still been close to $100. So yeah, for this little bit, the prices are getting outrageous. It's crazy. And the CVS, I coupon, so these were virtually really cheap. So yeah, those were really inexpensive because I coupon and I had extra bucks, and there's a deal going on this week. So yeah, that's why these were relatively inexpensive. So that's my little haul for this week from my 3 stores. So these are my potatoes, and they have died back significantly, and I think they're just about ready to be dug up. And this is the other main patch. This is the bigger patch. This is probably twice or maybe even 3 times the size as the area that you just saw. So this is where I did the main planting of the majority of our potatoes for the year, and I've been planting in this area for a little bit. This is the growth at the height of the season, and then just at the very beginning, this is what they looked like. So let's see what we got for our potato harvest this year. And remember, we have been gardening in this particular location for 8 years, growing potatoes. Yep, no trick shot, no nothing. Yeah, this is crazy. If I had to feed my family on this, we would definitely starve. So the one on the right here came out of the brown paper bags, or the brown sack bags from the grain that I put them in, and I think there was like either 4 or 6 of them. I can't even remember at this point in time. And the one on the left is the bigger plot that we have been using for 8+ years, and yeah, it did not produce anything. And that's one of the reasons I say I will never stop prepping, because you never know with the garden what you're gonna get, and I would rather not leave it to chance and know that I have food for my family to eat. This is by far the worst harvest of potatoes we've had in the whole 8 years we've been gardening here. So now, just to show you what my dehydrated peppers look like, these are the ones I had on the dehydrator from yesterday, and they are now finished. These look completely dry. This is the orange habaneros here, and I'm just storing them in this hinge top mason jar. These are my cayennes. They are really dry, as you can hear that. And what I do is I store them. This was a store-bought one. We used this up. And this is some cayennes from last year that I actually dried in the sun oven, and I just put them in here, and I'll just crumple them up as I need them. I crumpled these, but it doesn't matter if I put them in there whole or crumple them up. I try to put them in there kind of whole because they make me sneeze and carry on if I don't. So I found that out the hard way when I did these. Yeah, so I'll probably just put these in here whole and just crumble them as I need them. We put them on just about everything. Pizzas, potatoes, you name it, we probably put it on it. And these are those 2 sweet peppers, the sweet banana peppers that I had, and then the jalapenos. And the jalapenos I'm just gonna put into a glass jar. I think this was, I want to say coconut oil. Yep, it was coconut oil that I had, and I washed it out and I kept the glass container. And I'm gonna put my habaneros, no, not habaneros, jalapenos in there. The habaneros I have in here, these are the orange habaneros. It wasn't that much, and once it reduced down, yeah, I got even less. But these are hot, and these aren't. And then, of course, those are hot. So I'll have to label them so everybody knows that these are the hot peppers and those are the mild peppers, which I'm going to just put in a little mini jar because I don't have that much left of those even on the vine right now. So that's what the peppers look like when I got dehydrating them. So this is what they look like in the jars, ready to use. Just got to label them. And these are my battle scars from my little trip and fall this morning. Actually, I don't even think I tripped, just fall. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos.